Tay, we got Tay in the building, man. What you been doing, Tay, man? It's straight Tay.
Hello, Dante.
Hello, Dante.
There we go. Yeah, we on, man. I want to, you know what I mean?
Bottom, right?
Yeah, Haynes Park.
Haynes Park, but
from West Nashville, from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, because you was a real West Sider. You feel me?
Already. A lot of people don't know that.
I remember, like I said, we went to school together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
nigga was my favorite football player. That nigga played goddamn linebacker.
Hey, man.
With the goddamn it be 10 degrees out there, and they got his bottom out like a superhero. Laying wood. I ain't even gonna lie on my nigga. You know what I mean?
No lies told. Welcome back to another episode of the Big Church Podcast. The doors are open. Church is on the move. Pay your tithes on the spot and stay away from short pocket thoughts. You dig? I'm your host, Big Church. Yeah, it's me. And I hope you're out there staying sucker free. Hey, man, it's always a treat when players meet. And right now on this podcast, we got one of the coldest that ever done it.
I appreciate it.
I remember this dude when I was out there, in the streets and doing my thing and telling jokes down at the River Kitchen. This dude used to be right there all the time on that Thursday. Or it was on a Tuesday, one of those nights. And down there jumping. Used to go by Low Pro. But hello, Dante right now, man. Get up. Give it up for my boy. Hello, Dante. What's good with your tape?
What's going on?
I almost messed up on that, man. But we good, man. What's good, baby?
I'm here, man. I'm blessed. I'm feeling good, Making music, I'm doing what I love to do. Life's great.
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. Still look good, man.
I sure appreciate it, man. You don't look too shabby yourself, bro.
Man, I gotta stay out there trying to do 4 miles a day, man, but my left foot keep hurting. So I gotta get atomic copper put on my ankle.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But Tay, man, it's good to see you, brother. And thanks for sitting down with me, man. Take your time out.
Nah, for sure.
But man, let's get to it, man. Like, coming from Haynes Park, man, how was that? And, growing up and
originally, like just growing up in Nashville, I've been, I'm a real Nashvilleian.
Yeah.
They call us unicorns now, man, when the ones who ain't really from here. But yeah, no, man, I lived all over, man. I give shout out to the West Side. The West Side, they showed me. I watched the hustlers and I watched the gangsters, and I just learned how to move. And then, I moved to Bordeaux, Haynes Park area, and I just, and I started putting my play in motion. But it was what it was, man. It was hustling, you know what I mean? It was hustling. I love making music, so and my cousins, they in Haynes Park, and all of them, they used to always push me towards rapping and rhyming, you know what I mean? So it was like, it was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you talking about Haynes Park back then, man. Was you rapping at White Creek?
Was I rapping at White Creek? I mean,
in high school,
man, brother, it's just I wasn't just rapping. I was the coldest MC to ever come through Creek. Like, let's just be clear.
No, because I'm thinking, the MCs we were listening to back then.
This is a true story. So, back in White Creek, I had my cousins was already there, and so when I got there, I knew who all the good rappers was, and that's what even just talking about hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, when I came up, if you was like that on the mic, man, you had to prove up. You had to, you had to pull up and show it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you nice and I'm hearing like you nice, bro, I'm gonna want to come see you. You know what I'm saying? And White Creek wasn't no different, man. It was, and all the artists just come, come through Creek, man. I kind of, I put it down for myself, as a freestylist, as a lyricist. I've always been. It's always been about the pen with me. You know what I'm saying? It's always been about the wordplay. You feel me? And I used to get busy.
See, I didn't know he was rapping back then.
Man,
bro.
Listen, man. It was so, man, listen, bro. Man, it was so treacherous to the point where, man, the principals called me to the office. White Creek, was like two-sided, right? So you had this side and that side had a wall between it. Mm. If I was on this side cooking somebody, everybody from this side used to get up and come over there. You know what I'm saying? And they have them thinking that it was a fight. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, principal told me, like, no, man, you nice like that, but kind of like inciting a riot. You know what I mean? So we just took it to the park.
Who you battling?
Come on, man. You name it. You put a name on it, man. Anybody who came through Nashville, lived in Nashville, I'm talking 94, 98. 94, 98. Anybody who say they was like that, you know.
See, I moved in 96.
Yeah.
And I ain't come back till 09.
I tell you a crazy story. So it's like, so my cousins, they used to always hype me, right? And you know what I'm saying? They give me to pull up on anybody. So we might pull up on some of the street hustlers back in the day and be like, my cousin Ryan. And they be like, let me hear him and I spit. They be like, he nice, but man, that young buck out north, he like that. And I used to be like, man, who the hell is young buck? You know what I'm saying? We kids at the time. I'm probably 16, 15, 16. And I'm like, and it's always happened. I used to always hear about him. And then young buck ended up coming through the creek. You know what I'm saying? And somebody I knew that knew him was like, hey, young buck up here now. I'm like, what? I got a scene. Yeah, we you know what I'm saying? We locked horns a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And it was what it was. But yeah, when we talking about hip hop, man, and rap, like I've been getting down since that time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I'm still in my bag and I still love making music and I'm still in my purpose, man. And you know what I mean? And it's fun.
Man, so you're having fun with it, and that's a good thing, because it look like you're having fun.
Yeah, man.
You know, I say you went live with the new album, man. Talk about the new album you got.
So the new album is called No Skipping, the movie, right? And if you tapped into my music, then you know that, first of all, I'm a toot my own horn on this. I think I'm one of the greatest songwriting musicians, you know, just period, not just from Nashville, but in the world. I just feel like, you know, I just ain't got my dues. So if you listen to the album, I just try to challenge myself as an artist on this one. You know, creatively, I wanted to do something different. Like, I wanted to make an album that the listener can listen to, but as well as, you know, if you listen to my music, I like substance. I like, you know, I like to talk about things that I want to give you something. When you finish listening to a Hello Dante album, I want you to leave with something. I want you to leave feeling some type of way. You feel me? And so I wrote this album, and it's called No Skipping. And they had to, you know, in order to make it No Skipping, the movie, I had to tell a story. I felt like so I tell a story throughout the album about, man, life, love, redemption, man, all the things that we go through as real humans in the real world. You feel me? I painted it in an album, man, and I'm proud of me for it.
You did that, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Which single stands out to you?
Well,
the most?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I didn't write singles. I just wrote songs. And
okay, what's the difference? You know, break it down to me. You know, you say I ain't read a single. There's it's all songs.
Yeah, to me, a single is a song with the intention of I just feel like when you go into writing a single, it has a purpose. It's like this record. I don't think songs become singles, but singles don't become songs. If it makes sense. Like I'm saying, like when you go into an album and you just writing songs, you feel me? And then when you're done, you can pick a single out. Like I think that'll be the best song to start with, right?
Okay.
But if someone's writing a single, maybe they don't even have an intention on writing an album at the time. They just want to write a song for attention and exposure. And I think you go a different way creatively when you're writing a single instead of a song.
Oh, okay. L-O-P-R-O.
Yes, sir. Yes,
remember them days, man, in the Rhythm Kitchen?
Yes, man. I remember all them days, man.
Man, you used to have a whole crew in there.
Yeah.
Y'all used to come up, you know, tell some jokes, you know what I'm saying, sit back down.
Yeah.
See, they don't know that part about me either. I don't say nothing about that either.
I used to be like, man, guess what, man? I remember the first time I seen you go up there, and I'm like, oh, my God. You know what I mean? I know you had, you know what I'm saying? I know you had burns, you know what I mean? I know you had burns, but I'm like, you know what I mean? But I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I remember it like it was yesterday, and you were funny. And I said, okay.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah,
I said,
you used to
okay.
laugh at it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you was funny, bro. You know what I mean?
But I can't say, man, when I was there, we used to perform, you used to come with, you know, your whole crew, but you perform. You put on a performance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not just standing still. And, you know what I'm saying, side to side, whole full stage. You know what I'm saying?
And the difference is, man, and I'm do that because, and people like, and they be thinking it's crazy, bro. And that's why, you know, I think I'm just so, you know, what was the my man's on the karate movie came out by '88? Was it The Golden Child?
No, that was a Karate Kid.
No, it was. I ain't thinking about. I'm talking about The Golden Child with
okay,
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
man, listen, man. When I first heard a rap song ever in my life, I said I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, I can do that. And yeah, we got me right. Church, you know what I mean? So the first time I ever
gotta have a Chris.
Yes, indeed. So the first time I ever heard a rap song, I said I can do that.
Yeah.
Right? And man, I don't know what it is, man, but like I used to when my mom used to go to work, I used to move the furniture out in the living room, right? And I used to cut it on the jukebox. You feel me? And whatever song came on, I used to perform it like it was mine. And I would do that for hours every single day. So I kind of taught myself the art of performing because I used to perform other people's music as a kid in the house by myself. And so I just took it with me, man. And I just felt that was always important. As an artist, man, you gotta, if you're a real artist, yeah, you can present your music through song. But personally, man, when I'm interacting with you, like, and I'm seeing you do your thing, like, I want to get an experience as well, and that's what I've always, as an artist, I ain't never been for a bunch of people on stage. I ain't never been the one for that, man. Just give me a DJ, man. Just give me a DJ and let's go. You know what I mean? I don't need no hype, man. I don't need nothing. I just, just cut the lights on and let's go.
Man, all right, man. Sound like a real champ right there, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You do the damn thing. You've been doing it for a while now, man.
Yeah.
You ain't doing it at a high level. You know what I'm saying? And,
I appreciate it.
A lot of people need to stop, because they've been talking about drills and guns since 94.
And you're right. And guess what?
There's no substance. You know what I'm saying?
And man, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, man, I ain't even gonna hold you. It's like saying I'm a rapper in 2026. It's like, it's kind of like disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Just not, to me as a craft, because I feel like rap is just so, man, like, it's just so watered down, man. It's just so watered down, and it's just, and I'm peeping out some real artists that's really trying to, get back to the culture, man. But like, man, they making a mockery of it now, man. It ain't what it once was, and somebody is still, a student of it. You feel me? I watch now, and I being like, I'm disappointed, and they, old nigga, like, nah, bro. I just see where the culture is going, and it ain't what it used to be.
Nah, that's why I'm so happy Q came out. I'm a big Q fan. Q in my top 5.
I ain't mad at that.
Easy.
I ain't mad at that.
But he came out, that song, Act My Age with Brad.
Yeah.
Man,
I love
still
it.
spitting bars, you know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is like, hey, man, if you can rap, man, I don't give a damn how old your ass is.
That's the bad part about it, right? Our culture, our people will say that you're too old. Man, I never tell nobody they too old to do anything.
Right.
Who am I to put an age limit or age requirement on anything you design in this world, brother? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's in that for me? Right. What's in that for me to tell you at 55 you want to go be a sprinter? Like, at the end of the day, man, if that's what you want to go do, bro, hey. You know what I mean? Like, it's on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, good luck. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? It's like us as a people, man. I feel like this is the only genre in anything, or where they say that you too old. And bro, I'm just not getting started. But at the end of the day, it's not even about the music no more. What type of food can you be on social media? Do you got this and do you got that? It's just, I feel like the talent. The talent factor is kind of watered down. When people like myself, because I never desired the attention, bro. I just like making music. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And it's like you gotta kind of like conform to a certain thing just to be accepted or just to be heard in the culture, because social media is driving a lot. And for me it's just about it's about consistency. And doing things a lot better, but
so it's just a whole bunch of popular ass people with no rhymes getting.
Man, you see it.
That's what you're saying.
I feel like that. Yes, I just feel like no, for real, bro.
Yeah, keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? That's like the energy I'm getting from you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because it's not about the music no more. It's all about likes and views. You get what I'm saying? Like, what? That makes a song good these days? Like, come on, bro. You got ears, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
niggas know what's bumping and what ain't.
And to the point to now, man, I just honestly don't feel like. I feel like, man, who's really still listening to today's rap music now? And it's so hard for me as an artist to say that I still want to drive and make music because I feel like it's the climate. And not only that, it's so many albums out there. It's so much competition, right? And somebody give you a listen, and then guess what? It's on to the next. And the only way I can keep my albums relevant is to it's just to try to figure out ways on social media. If it's not, if you ain't got a big bag behind you and you're not able to get on the road and do shows or do other things, but it's a grind, man. And I ain't mad at it at all, but I'm a real artist, you know what I mean? So, I just look at the culture through a different type of lens.
That you do. Because I see you over there with the brass band and everything, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I love doing live shit.
You doing live shows?
Yeah, that's my shit right there. Because, as once I like to be able to, man, listen, man, I pop out, bro. You ain't never seen me do my shit with the band, had you?
Yeah, I seen it on social media and everything.
Yeah.
I know you've been doing this a few years ago, you know what I'm saying? It was at Penobis, right?
Yeah, for sure. I did my last one at Penobis, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody that was involved with that. But yeah, no, bro, it's like, but when I pop outside and I do music, like, I want the city to know, like, it's probably the best, it's the best ticket in town. Yeah. For sure. Easy.
Yeah, man. Best ticket in town.
No, come on, man. I gotta talk my shit. Ain't nobody gonna pop it for me. You know what I'm saying? And guess what, man? I want to shout you out too, man, because it's like, I feel like that the media in Nashville, right? The people who consider themselves media and the people who are considered themselves to be the voices of the city. Yeah, man, we got to be a little more innovative, man, because I feel like that, everybody's doing the same song and dance. Everybody's saying the same names. Everybody, it's so much talent here, man. Nobody wants to be innovative. I don't feel like people want to say, hey, man, this guy right here is next, or this guy right here needs to be checked out.
Right.
It's like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like the innovation isn't there from my media, and I ain't throwing no shade to nobody. I just feel like it's so much fresh talent in the city doing that thing and doing that thing at a great level. And I feel like they need to be spotlight. You know what I'm saying? They had a spotlight on them, man. Then versus saying what everybody else saying that's
supposed to be hot.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you having me on, man. You know what I'm saying? That I really appreciate that.
Man, I know you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these folks on my show, I know y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? I've been in relationships for years. That's y'all understand, because church be out the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Quiet with a big stick. You did. Pause. But when you, when did you flip it from low pro to Hello Dante?
So, man, I went through a writer's block. I don't know what was going on. First of all, before that, man, like, I just went through a stint to where I just couldn't get right. And I think it was kind of like, man, listen, bro. And I'm telling you this on your podcast. Man, I felt like Low Pro was cursed, man.
For real? Why you say that?
Man, Low Pro was in and out of jail. You feel me? And it was a lot of people just dying around me. It was just nasty for me in that space as a culture. I just couldn't get right. The music was there and everything was there, but I just couldn't get it right. And then one day I just woke up and I just couldn't make music no more. You get what I'm saying? I might can write you a verse every now and then. I might can give you a song, but the way I like to create bodies of work and the way I like to write, it just wasn't there. Mm-hmm. And man, it wasn't there for a while. 6-7 years wasn't there. Mm. And I just tapped into a spirit, man, and one day I just woke up and I just started back creating. And I was right, and it just didn't feel the same. I just didn't feel like Low Pro no more. You feel me? I just didn't feel like that no more. And I was like, I need to change my name. And I wrestled with the thought of Reinvention. And man, shout out my guy, man. I'm on one, and I can't think of his name. Chainsaw Charlie, man. And he told me, he said, man, innovation. He said, Reinvention's okay, man. And I said to myself, hello, Dante. And there we was.
It was.
Yeah. And it all happened in a moment. And I went up to Louisville and I locked in with G Sharp. Shout out G Sharp, Wolfgang up in Louisville. And I recorded the record Hello Dante, and we've been here since.
Yeah, man, I've seen you, everybody got the platform with the hanging mic, and so it was a few years ago, I seen you on one, you was doing Hello Dante. I said, man, still spitting.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
And I feel like at the top of my game. Like, just don't get it twisted. Shout out to the B Howards. Shout out to the FU Stands. Shout out to anybody still, making music. But, at the end, that's why I show my grades, man. I want them, you know what I'm saying? I want them to feel like I'm old, bro, but I get busy. And I get busy still. And I do it my way. Right. And I be me, you right? So, for sure. I just ain't spitting, bro. Like, I'm still in my bag.
Yeah, bet you are, man.
I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like, They don't shout me out though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to ask you. Like said, you know, do you feel like you get the props that you?
No, man. I am the most underrated artist in Nashville history. Period. You get what I'm saying from the contributions I done gave to my city throughout the years, over the years, and I never, ever, and I never did it without a handshot. You know, Quanta Cash, man. Shout out to the OG Quanta Cash, man. I love him so much. Quanta Cash gave me a record. Quanta Cash is the only artist that I've ever came across in Nashville that was willing, that I felt like that was on the status that could help me, that was willing to actually able to give me a record with no questions asked. And that's calling my name. But other than that, man, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is as far as, you know, artists don't want to work with me, but I'm talking about just, come on, man. Like, we ain't just finna act like I ain't out here doing what I'm doing. We ain't gonna act like proud of me when nominated for Album of the Year. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? We ain't gonna act like I ain't reinvented myself to Hello Dante, changed my name, changed my music, and I'm still giving it. We ain't gonna act like that. I'm a little older, so I don't expect for, you know, a lot of the younger artists to know who I am, but come on, man. We talking about the overall culture of Cashville hip-hop, man. I've been spitting. I've been him. You get what I'm saying? Ain't everywhere I done went, bro, I rock it, bro. You know what I'm saying? When they used to have the talent shows down, the Boost Reverb, and they used to do the showcases, I win them all. These is just facts, you know? Yeah. I go in and out of jail. You get what I'm saying? I might stop and I might start, but don't act like it ain't that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that, you know, don't treat you like that shit beside the potato salad.
What's that shit beside the potato salad?
That's slaw. Don't let them treat you like that, baby.
Don't treat me like slaw, man.
Oh, yeah, put that on. What's the name? Yeah.
Oh, it's man, that was a good one, bro. My bad, man.
It's all good.
Oh, man, that caught me off guard, man. That was a good one right there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't treat you like that, man.
Don't treat me like the stuff beside. My thing is, and yes, man, guess what, man? I'm not asking for nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But just don't act like when you see it, you ain't saw it. Don't act like when you hear it, you ain't heard it, man. Right. Don't do me like that, man. You know, and at the end of the day, I don't rap. You know, my music is at another vibration, too.
That's what I'm about to ask you. You know what I'm saying? You're on a different frequency and high vibration. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. You know, that's like I was telling you what I'm listening to. Yeah. It keeps you on a good vibration. You know what I'm saying? It's like the music you put out is the same way, man. So what made you take that style of it? Just like, man, I'm just going to be me authentically.
No, because I've always wanted, man, I just want to see people win. I want to see people happy. I want to see people survive. So guess what, man? I'm a real 80s baby, bro. I come from it, man. I lived in the crack epidemic. I seen my best friends. Like, I know that. What type of person would I be to glorify that, bro? You get what I'm saying? That ain't for me, man. I come from these streets. Don't get it fucked up. Right. That's not for me to do, though, man. That's not for me when I done seen my homies get murdered in the streets. Why do I want to talk about it? Why do I want to put that in your head to do? That just ain't never been my thing, and I don't knock it. Right. You get what I'm saying? But that ain't never been my purpose, bro, because I understand what come with that. I seen the broken homes. You get what I'm saying? But don't get fucked. I trap or die with Jeezy. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it was down the whole fire. Yeah, it was heavy.
But at the same time, that just ain't my lane to push because I know what come from that. And I don't even feel like something. That ain't even something I'm comfortable with doing. Mm-hmm. So instead of that, bro, I'd rather tell you, man, I'd rather tell you to get some money. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather tell you, you know, you can be whatever you want to be, bro. And I'd rather tell you about real problems that I go through. You get what I'm saying? I just ain't never just glorified to that thing. And I had an old head tell me at the show, man, he said, man, you are amazing. He said, but they'll never, ever, ever hear you because you speak to a different vibration. And I was like, wow, you know, so.
They'll catch on, man. They just listen slow.
Yeah, and that shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the homie Slick Shit. And you know what I mean? And that's why, you know, I miss my guy, man, and I love him so much, but it was all about the fact that he used to always tell me that, man, you go over their head, bro. You just got to, you know what I'm saying? You go over the head, you know what I'm saying? But don't dumb down that shit. They'll catch up later. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is. You know, I just don't want to, you know, I want to talk. I don't want to talk through you. I want to talk to you. Yeah.
Church on that, man. How you feel about the rap scene now in Nashville? What's going on? You know, everybody.
I feel like that, you know.
come together as one and all that old stuff. You think it's possible?
I think that until we allow a new sound of music to come through and to be accepted, man, I think that, man, I just feel like that I don't see the innovation, man. I don't see the growth of hip hop because it's always the same people that's always being mentioned. And you can say it's because they working, but at the end of the day, man, you know, when you good, man. You get what I'm saying? And they need, you know what I'm saying? We need light shined on different artists, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's different cultures, it's different lanes,
Right.
but we can't do it. And I feel like that, you know, if you call yourself a voice of media, if you call yourself a voice of Nashville, man, you got to shine light on these people, man. You got to shine light on different people that's doing different things now. Yeah. And until that happens, I just think it'll be just the same. It'll be watch, rinse, repeat.
They got some few platforms that, you know, got these folks out here, you know.
But I see the same artists, man. Like, let me see, like, I don't see enough of Mimi the Goat. You know, I don't hear enough of Mimi the Goat. Yeah, she got her own platform and she doing her thing, but man, she a star. You know, I don't hear enough of well, you know, Sweet Poison, she's starting to get her dues. Yeah. You know, it's a guy, man, I can't think of his name, man. He worked with True Cruz, man, dark skin cat, man. He got a video with the white shirt, the dog looks, and he got a record right now he working, and I'm sure you shot it. He had a single with MCD. A West, man. I like him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like he don't get his name called, man. It's a couple more cats. I feel like that's on the grind. That just need they need some light. You know, but nobody will shine the light. They have to shine the light on themselves and get themselves lit, and then you want to say something about them. Like, that's fake to me. Bro, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Nashville ain't that big, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? And you know, if you tapped in, guess what? If you tapped in the podcasting, you know who your competition is. You know who putting up numbers, who you see, like, whether it's Button or whoever it is, you know who your competition is, bro. You feel me?
Who is my competition? I have no idea.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's somebody out there that you watching, like, you know what I'm saying? They coming, I need to step it up a little bit.
Right.
Whatever the
I
case
feel what
is,
you're saying, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like it's just, the city isn't innovative. They gave B Wizzle, you know, I feel like B Wizzle got a nice look, you know, but there's many more. You get what I'm saying? You know, and B Wizzle, he had, you know, maybe he created a vibe overnight that they just couldn't deny. But my thing is, there's so many out here like that, out here like him, and we just need to shine light on them.
Yeah, I want to say, so you saying a lot of folks, they gatekeeping? Or they just, or is it no gate at all? You know,
man, it's definitely gatekeeping, but that ain't my shot. Man, listen, bro. You know the reason why I do my own shows, man. When I present Hello Dante, bro, I gotta find a venue and I gotta go through everything, and me and my team, we gotta put it together because I couldn't get artists to work, man. Like, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody ever be like, hey, man, come rock it, man. Come through and do a couple records. I don't get them type of calls. Right. And but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I present myself. Right. And that's sad. You get what I'm saying? But guess what Hello Dante do when he do his shit? I reach out to everybody. I reach out, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. You know, and I don't knock nobody or nothing for it, but it's just the truth when we talking about Nashville hip hop, man. And it's always been like that for me. You get what I'm saying? But the ones who know, they know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you know, I ain't saying I'm top 5. I'm probably top 3. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I ain't going past 3.
So who you got the 5 besides yourself, Tay? Who you got?
I think Lito was one. Lito is, man, listen, he my top 5. He in the top, man, listen, I like Lito as an artist.
Lito been hard.
Yes. Yeah. I like that he's, you know what I mean, he's starting different shit. Yeah. And then I'd probably take Buck. And ain't no knock, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke because at the end of the day, there's definitely some dope lyricists. But I'm talking about, bro, as a musician, as a talent, as somebody that's done came through Nashville, bro. And I've been doing this shit, bro. I've been like that since I was 13 years old. I'm talking about like that. And anybody who know me, they know that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Guess what, man? I don't owe nobody I ain't mad at nobody for nothing. Things happen in my life, it's because of me. But at the end of the day, bro, don't act like I ain't him, bro. Just don't act like it, man. I ain't never been the one to pop my shit, and you know that, bro. I'm super humble, super chill.
Yeah, I never seen you.
But at the same time, man, come on, enough's enough, man. Enough's a fucking
Crying
enough,
out
man.
loud.
You know what I'm saying? Crying out for Pete's sake. You know what I mean?
Gee whiz. Yeah.
No, enough's enough, man.
Yeah.
And it's like at the end of the day, I ain't asking for nobody to come through and do nothing for me, bro. But I just want to act like when you know, you know. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing in Nashville that just throws me. If you ain't with the in crowd, if you ain't with these people, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't buttering your bread, I can't get you to say my name. But like I don't get that. You know?
Yeah, I don't understand that either, man. You know.
That's the thing with me. And I don't work at the bakery, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I know how to butter bread. And I see every time I see somebody out doing their thing. If I see you on social media and you doing your shit, I press like. You know what I'm saying? If I see you out in real life and I see you and I'm following, I'm saying like I let you know,
show
like
love.
It's just me, bro. But do I get the same love back? It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? When it's like, but
does it get under your skin a little bit, or it's like
it's always been like it, bro. It's always been like it, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying like I've always been, and you know what I'm saying, Nashville, this is true Nashville, this true Nashville talk, bro. As a lyricist, bro, I've always been, like I'm telling you, when motherfucking Marco and my guy, man, I'm looking at you, man, and you know what I'm saying, who you are. Man, he worked at the I can't think his name, but when Marco, Mac Allen, Ty, all of them was throwing shows up and down Broadway, out down through there, man. They had their joints, man. They showcases, and everybody that came through to see. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he was promoting back then, and anybody, and this another cat too, and I can't think of his name, but he know you know what I mean? I'm gonna shout him out later, but I always want him, bro. I come through, you know what I'm saying? I come through, I hook up with Cheesy, you feel me? I come through and I do the shit.
You said Cheesy, you went back on that one too.
Yes, man. It's so many artists that came up with me.
Yeah.
They came up, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never been, you know. I just feel like if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm still consistent and I make music, bro.
That you do.
You know what I mean? So I want to come to the church and give myself some flowers today, man.
Hey, bro, you still out here making quality music.
I appreciate it, man. And I just feel like I'm just living in my purpose, man. Yeah. I feel like I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. You know, I feel like music is what God is my gift. You know what I'm saying? I feel like God blessed me with the gift of words. You get what I'm saying? And and it's like no skipping the movies. It's records on that like family picture that talks about what it's like for when you lose your family. When and the real things that go through, man. Everybody will, they'll get on social media and they'll laugh when people are going through, man. But these problems be real, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta, unplug. A lot of folks be on their phone and. The social media just, some stuff is just a mess. There's good stuff on there.
It's like.
But it's a tool, man.
No, it's like our lives and our problems but we mask it. You know what I'm saying, for the social media. You get what I'm saying? And it's like two different things. It's like the world that's nothing, and you got the world that we are in right now, which is, you feel me? And in this world right here is what I speak on. I speak on, people are gonna be watching this on social media, but I'm talking about present in the life, and that's just what I believe in. I believe in energy is manifested, and the power of the tongue. I'm on all of that, and that's just what I live through my music.
Church, this show is sponsored by Strikeout Wings. The best wings in the city, the home of the sweet and sassy. Y'all going out to 123, you and Lane, holler at my partner, Big Fox or Hawk. Get that 99 cent lunch or. What's that? Wednesday, and 69-cent Tuesday, man. Tell them Big Church sent you, man. $2 off your meal. Sitting down here with Dante, man. Hello, Dante, my player partner. You dig? Subscribe to the show. Tay, what made you get out the street, man?
Man, it just was too much. You know what I mean? And I used to always tell my partners, the thing with me was, man, it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying? Man, growing up in Haynes Park was a gold mine for hustlers. Like, this was a street.
Oh, yeah.
Probably about a quarter mile long,
Store
man.
Across street.
But you can sit out there on that block, man, and you can sell a drugstore out there, man. You know what I mean? You can have a real Walgreens right there in the middle of the street. And, I just seen a lot, so much. And the thing with me was, man, is that I just couldn't catch a break from my music. I just couldn't catch a break, bro. Yeah. I had I caught a couple bad cases, and And it just kept following me, and I just couldn't get that monkey off my back. You get what I'm saying? And I'm talking about I ain't never just really raised hell out here to be, to go through what I went through. But at the end of the day, it's just what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? And I just was like, man, just enough is enough, man. It's just more, I had a guy, and I was in prison the last time. I was in this program called it's called Jericho. Now it's called Men of Valor, man. Shout out to the Men of Valor program. And a guy came to see me by the name of Joe Gilder, white boy, far from, from the other side of the world for me, man. Shout out Joe. And Joe used to come see me and just pour into me. And he just would come pour into me. And he taught me about, man, you hustle in the streets and it seems like you're good at it. Yeah. Why don't you apply that to starting your own business? And I'm just kind of like, what? Nobody never really broke it to me like that. It was always, I always heard was, don't sell dope, get a job. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? It's like, what I mean? Like, I don't want to really work
from the street.
Yeah, like, I don't really want to work for nobody. If I'm going to do that, I might as well keep doing what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? And then when I came home, Joe gave me $5,000. And I took it, and me and my partner, man, we started a cleaning company, and I never looked back.
Oh, damn, man.
Yeah, beautiful. Straight up, man. That's a fact, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when people give you a hand. That's what that does, man. You know what I mean? It changes your life. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm always a giver, bro. You know what I mean? My spirit is, I'm always a giver because I understand what it's like. You get what I'm saying? I'm understand what it's like not to not have and need. So, at the end of the day, man, maybe I probably would have found my way, but Joe made it easy for me. He made my transition easy. Just $5,000, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And it wasn't just $5,000, but it was enough to change my life, my mindset and everything. And I've been on the up ever since.
You said in and out of jail.
Yes, man, I could not catch a break, man. And another thing, man, my cousins, we was playing the dozens, and one of them called me a jailbird. You know what I mean? Oh, man, it stung so bad. You feel me? It stung so bad. That was another thing. I was like, damn. Like, that's what they think about me? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's what they think about me. And that right there, man, probably was the most insulting, degrading thing I ever heard. And that's what kind of like...
Let me get my shit together.
Yes, man.
Just take one. Yeah.
Yes, that was it. That was it for me. You know what I mean?
You said jailbird.
Yeah, called me a jailbird.
Like, oh, y'all. You hit me in the gut.
Real hard.
You hit me in the gut real hard on that one. You know y'all wrong.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, man, it just, and I'm embracing change. That's one thing you gotta be able to do, man. It's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about elevation. You get what I'm saying? And I love my neighborhood, and I go back to the block, and I see the OGs, but that ain't what I want to do every day, man. Right. I want to go to the big houses and look towards my future. You get what I'm saying? And it's all about and ain't nothing wrong with that, man, but that's what we just got to strive to do. We just got to strive to be better than yesterday.
Yes, 1%, man, they say.
Yeah, come on, man.
Every day. Being a father, how's that changed?
It changes a lot. It changes my decision making. I'm a fool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at any given time, you know what I'm saying? Man, look, you know what I mean? But having children make you put things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Before I go do this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? What about my kids? Yeah, I think about my kids. And my older boys, you feel me? They was able to, they caught the transition. So they kind of got it the best of both ways. But for my kids, it's like they don't know the jailbird. They don't know that guy.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I'm, you know what I mean? And that's the blessing. And so for that, man, they keep me honest.
Yeah, they don't see the nigga counting money on the phone with a straw, chewing a straw. Nigga, get that money, man. No, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I already know, man.
My babies, they don't know him. And that's what it's supposed to be about, man. And then I tell out, man, black man, ain't nothing wrong with growth, man. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong one day saying I'm going to pull my pants up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah, it's all about evolving, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people stay stuck 60 years old still clowning. You know what I'm saying? So they never stop.
Yeah, and shout out to them. But but for me, man, it's like, you gotta constantly you know what I mean, you gotta, the caterpillar gotta turn into the butterfly one day. Yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with that. When I talk to my people, man, when I pull up, you know what I'm saying, I let them know, man, I see you, man, you looking good, but I always want to inspire them and encourage them to keep growing. You know what I'm saying, man, bro? You know what I mean? What you doing right now, man? You know, you can, you know what I mean? And that's just what it's about, man. So, let's keep going.
Man, I'll tell you, Who inspired you to pick up a pen and write?
Like I told you, and I'm just not. The first time I ever heard a rap song, I said I could do it. So I'm not. I wouldn't. I was like, when I first, I kind of knew it was my purpose.
Yeah.
But to listen to music, I remember. So I'm gonna say, my uncle Mike used to come pick me up. And he used to bump the Death Certificate. That's probably one of my. You say Q, one of your favorite rappers.
Man, yeah,
that's probably one of my top 5 albums all the time. You get what I'm saying? So I like the Death
Black
Certificate.
Korea on there and all that. Yeah.
Colorblind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Classic. Yeah.
Nappy Dugout.
Yeah. No Vaseline, of course.
Vacation. Yeah, summer vacation. We can do that all day.
Yeah.
But I was listening to that and the storytelling, the vivid pictures that he painted.
Yeah.
So that definitely let me know like Scarface when you talking about them. So those two, 8 Ball and MJG. Being able to talk that slick talk and be able to, you feel me? Yeah. But like it's just so and I can go on and on. But moving on up to J. Cole, to even latest to it was Starlito, because I listened to Starlito and I listened to how he's not afraid to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And I and I listen to that and it's kind of like, yeah, I can do that now. You know what I'm saying? He kind of encouraged me. So with no skipping, I was able to be a lot of vulnerable. So I ain't afraid to say that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But just like with those influences that I can say like that kind of helped pave the way for me throughout the way.
Man, say about MJGs. Take me back to my high school days where everybody was sliding on the floor. You know what I'm saying? All that gangster walking and everything.
Yeah, Ball and G was like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Ball and G.
Yeah, man. They still out here doing great things.
Yeah,
that's why I said, man, that's one group I could say, a lot of people fall out on the bullshit. And but them boys been together since, from the beginning. They may did a solo jump, but at the same time, they're strong.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to be divisive, but I do want to know though.
What's that?
Ball and G, who the hardest between the two of you?
To me?
Yeah.
I'm an MJG fan.
So likewise.
Yeah.
MJG.
Everybody loved Ball at the beginning, Mr. Big and you know what I'm saying? But MJG just man,
got that. He just got that.
Oh shit!
He just got that cadence
steel,
and that wordplay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's confident. When I see a person rap like that, it's like Buck got it. It's a confidence behind. I hear when Alex Cruz, call him Alex. That's crazy. They call him Cruz. But he rap with confidence. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people like when I Legendary Spitter. He one of them. Yeah, he ride with that confidence. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. Shout out Legendary Spitter.
Yeah, man. And yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't be up there timid.
But I don't think it's just more. It's definitely confidence, but it's just knowing when you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's definitely, I say confidence. It ain't cocky, but and you could tell that people who, it's kind of like when somebody's coming to sell you something, you can hear them if they really know what they talking about.
Yeah, you're trying to con me.
Yeah. It's a different type of feel.
A lot of conning out here.
Man, come on, man.
What's trying to con you, man.
Yes.
She's trying to con you.
Yeah, for sure.
For real, man.
They're trying to stick banana in the tailpipe, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Man, you think it's necessary for Nashville to come together as far as music and everything? Because I feel like this, man. I just feel like you just need to get around like-minded people.
Exactly.
It don't matter who they from, what side of town, they from out of town. I don't give a shit. Just being around like-minded people and eventually pop off. You can network with other people, of course. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, if the energy shift in the room, I'm gone. It just how I am, just growth and being older or whatever. Just
the energy's gonna shift because you gonna have different type of energy that's there, but the intention is always that if we striving to get to the same place. Right. Do you have the same, do you have the same desires as me? And I feel like that, yes, I feel like Nashville need to come together. And I feel like that we are.
Yeah, it's getting there.
But I feel like there's not a middle class. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's not an acceptable range of, of anything. I feel like either you're doing it or you're not. You get what I'm saying? Either you like that. And that's just what we need to do. We just need to normalize shouting out different places, supporting them. And like I'm pulling up, bro. I support black businesses. I support anything, man. If I see somebody got something going on and I'm free or I get an invite, I pop up, man. And it's just, because I understand what that look like. And so, but that's just for me, right? But I feel like that a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I see rappers out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, well, be it far as me to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you just got to speak to me first. And it's like, I'm like, come on, bro. I don't care, though, because speaking ain't nothing but a habit to me. You feel me? Right. But, and it's just, but to myself, it's just funny because it's just like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Right.
We still men. You get what I'm saying? It's like, but it's a lot of artists out here, man. So I don't want to make it think. But, it's some artists out here to make it weird, man. And you can definitely feel like that it's people that's kind of like, protecting their spot.
Right.
It ain't.
Is it a spot?
I mean, it's room for everybody to eat, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's, everybody can push their line. But at the end of the day, man, everybody, we all need a little help sometimes.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. We all need some help sometimes. So is it a spot? I mean, I just feel like it's open for the take. It's open. It's room on the table for everybody. Right. But I'm talking about they seat at the table. You know what I'm saying? So they looking at the table as a 10-man table. I'm looking at the table as a 1,000-seat table. Right. And it's enough room for everybody at that table.
Right. I ain't speaking about the lead-offs and everything. Just the waves that's going on right now as far as...
I feel like, Cash, we're in a good space, man. B. Howard just dropped a solid project. Spiller dropped a solid project. Vac is grinding, you know what I'm saying? He holding on, you know what I'm saying? He holding on for the darkest, man. He rapping for us, man. He for the Wesley Snipe era, man. You know what I mean? Do your thing, Vac. You know what I'm saying?
That's
chill, my guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Who you say?
Chill, HEP.
Yeah, I like him. I like him. I think he got a dope flow. Yep. Yeah, man. For sure. But the thing is, and that's the difference for me. If you nice like that, man, I ain't afraid to reaching out. Yeah, I ain't afraid. Like it ain't nothing in it for me though. But so yeah, you know what I mean. It's definitely like artists that's grinding. Right. But like I said, it's some artists that if we just take time to say, man, look now, it's so many artists out here. We share each other's stuff, or we figure out a way that we can all get into position. Because like I said, it's no innovation, man. I just hear the same names. We got Wizzle, he slid through. You got Legendary Spitter, you know what I'm saying, and Chill on they on the come up, or they doing their thing, but they at a nice level, like they're at a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't sell it.
Upper echelon level.
Yeah, I think them niggas is nice. I think, you know what I'm saying, B. Howard he's nice.
Oh, he's nice, for sure. That he is.
And then it's like there's Hello Dante. It's this guy, you know what I mean? It's like... It's this guy, man. He's just, you know what I mean? He kind of just stays to himself, but that nigga is like that on the mic.
Right. But what's wrong with staying to yourself, bro?
I don't know, man.
Because I'm an introvert. You know what I'm saying? I get out when I need to. You know what I'm saying? I can talk, networking with the best of them. But at the same time, man, I just love being in my slippers in the house chilling.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't say a lot, but I'm going to tell you something in this real talk, and I don't care how nobody take it, man.
Right.
Rappers are weird. You know what I'm saying? They're weird because at the end of the day, when you're an artist, you got to be weird to be able to tap into a space. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, man, these niggas just like they be weird, like the way they be built up, they mental, the way they, you know what I mean? It's like, I just rather not do it. You get what I'm saying? I just rather, you know what I mean? I just rather keep it thorough and I see you when I see you, but I don't want to hang out with rappers, man, because, rappers, they different. And they, you know what I'm saying? Whether they willing to admit it or not, I know I'm different.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not messed up with that, but I'm saying with them just how they are as what they move. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about your gangster aspect because at the end of the day, man, if you're a rapper, bro, you're a poet, bro. Right, it just is what it is, right? Yeah. And like I was telling somebody, I was watching what's the movie down in Mexico, man, where they be getting gangster, man? They be fighting the cartels.
Sicario?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a dude, one of the dudes who played on Sicario. I seen him in another movie. He was killing shit, right? But then I went on YouTube.
Who killed the family.
I can't think he one of them, but he was. Yeah. But then I went on YouTube and I looked up the trailer for it, and he was talking about it. Man, he had his leg crossed and he had on a pink suit, and he was able to separate. That wasn't who he is. And
right, he's just an actor.
Yes, and I feel like that's what rappers don't do. they're not able to turn off their rapper.
Right.
And I don't want to be around rappers all the time. Okay, then what you know what I mean? What the other dude do? Right. You know what I'm saying? How is he? You get what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be no rapper around me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's so I'm saying that'd be weird. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't be know how to turn that rap off, man. And I'm just like, bro, like
nigga, who is like everybody church. Like, my name is Kevin.
Yeah. I mean, it's a time and a place for everything.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we just vibe. You just on some tough shit because you rap tough, like, bro, you
like, calm down.
Yeah. But that's just rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, they don't know how to turn that rap off, man.
Yeah, a lot of people like that, man. Like, hey, bro, let's calm down. Yes. Who are you for real?
Yes, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So that'd be my thing, man. It's like rappers don't know how to turn that rap off, and I don't really want to turn mine on. So it's kind of like I don't even want to be around this shit.
Then the older you get, man, there's a lot of shit that irritate me now. So you be like, man, I ain't gonna be in no club and shit getting on my nerve. I feel like they get anxiety and all that shit now. Yes. And all that, like, hey, man, it's gonna get up here. Plus, I'm tired. Nigga, 9:30.
Nigga, rappers do shit like, nigga, you be vibing like this. They just pull out their phone and just put it in your face. And it's like, come on, my nigga. Damn. I thought we were vibing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just social media. It's just all of that. I just like to be a regular, bro. I just rap is just a talent for me. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So guess what? We can get together when it's time to be rappers and we can do rapper shit. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I'm Dante.
After that, yeah, man, we chilling.
I'm Dante with you. You know what I mean?
Right. Kevin Johnson.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, they still goddamn it, NBA kill everybody. Yeah. Goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? And
Lil Tony from the east side.
Yeah, but just turn your rap off, man. Yeah. It's okay, man.
Like your name is Gregory. You're not Tony. You're Gregory.
Yeah, just turn your rap off.
Turn the rap off, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, what Hello Dante bumping in his car right now? What's in the auxiliary?
Hello Dante. Yeah.
Is it?
I like listening to I listen to Lido. I listen to Don Tripp.
Yeah. They cold.
Man, guess what, man? I'm gonna keep it funky because you know what I mean. You know the other rappers, they don't be dropping props. I listen to everybody. I listen to B Howard album. I listen to Legendary Spiller album. Who else done dropped? I listen to Deuce Work. I listen to I'm gonna tell you somebody, man. Is it, man? Oh man, like I can't. It's A1 Yo. I don't think he got a dope catalog. I listen to him. I listen to C4 the God. Yeah, I listen to Wes. I listen to people that I feel like that I can relate to, that I know. You get what I'm saying? I listen to the VAC Project. I listen to Cali Project. I listen to PS Project. I listen to everybody. I listen to the city, bro. I listen to them. You get what I'm saying? And some of them, you know what I mean? Some of them, my man, some of them spitting. But I support anything Nashville, man.
Yeah, man, I do too, man.
Man, shout out Sweet Poison. Shout out Me the Goat. Who I'm forgetting, man. Man, you know what I'm saying? Just shout out everybody, man. Like Wes, shout out you, Wes. Shout out MCD. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to everybody out there that's still making music and saying, look, Lucci. Shout out Lucci Les. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Lucci, yeah, man. We gotta get Lucci up here, man. We gotta brace on that barbecue too.
Yeah,
that's for real. So
I'm glad to see him back in the studio. I'm glad to see him back.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. When he pulled over there, did a video in front of the Blue Snow.
Yeah,
that's how that was classic right there.
Yeah,
that's how I like that.
Yeah, we told me and him.
Yeah,
he was dropping some jewels. You know, Lucci say that.
Yeah,
Lucci say that he was one of the ones. He was nice, but Lucci, you know what I'm saying? He knew, like, at the end of the day, he knew who the God MC was, man. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. Lucci just go at it. I ain't gonna hold you. He used to always come back for more. You know what I mean?
That was a good one.
He used to always come back for more. But yeah, shout out Lucci Les, man. Straight up.
Man, shout out to Les, man. You know, Ruckus Barbecue too. He's got a good barbecue too, man. All day long, man. What you think about the media in the city, man?
I think that we got dope podcasts and we got dope media and we got dope voices in the city. My only, advice is just to be innovative, man. Don't be afraid to say the names that you feel like that need, be somebody to break records. Be someone that break talent. Don't be someone to celebrate celebrate the talent that's already been celebrated.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Find you somebody that's innovative, man. Find you somebody that's that's grinding, that's striving, and shine light on them. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what we need. We already know. We already know the main players. You get what I'm saying? In order, I feel like, and for hip hop in Nashville to grow, we got to be willing to grow it. And you don't grow it from the top. You grow it from the bottom. You know what I mean? So
gotta get that good soil.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it right, man. I think it's coming together. Cause I feel like everybody messing with everybody in some capability, whatever. But the town, now it's a city. Everything going, Brick Church don't even look the same.
No.
Trading Lane, none of that over there,
Right.
what I'm saying? So, a lot of people get afraid or whatever. But you're not afraid because you got that good music, man.
Yeah, sure, man. And it's something I want to do. It's important. Like, I don't know where we're at in this podcast, but it's something I want to say to the city that's real important. And that and I want to shine light too. You get what I'm saying? It's a guy from Nashville. He's Nashville born and raised. His name is William Sawyers. I know him by We. You feel me? Beautiful soul brother, man. He make his videos, man. He's always dancing and smiling and happy and just spreading. And now this brother's, he's paralyzed. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, brother, man, I just want to tell you, man, just keep going. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Keep fighting your fight. And at the end of the day, I want everybody, because to see him go from being dancing and being everything to that energy to being strapped down in a wheelchair, man, I need y'all to know, man, it could change at the blink of an eye, man. So be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? And live every day like it should last, because it can change. And if you don't believe me, you know what I mean? Follow my guy, man, and see that. You know what I'm saying? And know that it can change at the blink of an eye, man. So man, bro, know I love you. Know I'm with you. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody, man, let's use, you know what I'm saying? But let's use him as an example of life and understand that any minute our lives can change just like that.
Yeah, because it shocked me, bro. Because he used to lift weights, dance and everything. And I'm like, man, what happened? Because I seen my barber cutting his hair. I'm like, what happened? And I'm like, oh, man, it's like a blink of an eye, just like that.
Straight up, man. And he danced and he really did things, you know what I'm saying? Like the things that we take for granted. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's just a powerful message to that just through him. You know what I mean? And bro, just know that, man, at the end of the day, man, don't stop showing the world what it is, because we need to see that and we need to know that. Like, it touched home to me because I work with him as an artist. We got records together. Yeah. And to see that from that, that's another thing. Like, who you tell me, man, I can't make records till I'm 100 years old, man. My man's, man, he danced, lift weights, he did everything. And he can't even do nothing no more.
Right.
Come on, man. Let's get it right.
Yeah. Better get it right. Hello, Dante, man. Where they can catch you at, baby?
Man, hello, Dante. You can find me on Instagram, hello_Dante. You can find me on Facebook, Dante Fry. Send my music on all platforms. Hello, Dante. No skipping the movie, man. Life, love, redemption, man. Bar, substance. Ain't nobody getting killed. Ain't nobody selling no dope. We just talking about real life things, man, and in a creative way. Hello, Dante.
Man. Hello, Dante. Thank you for saying it, baby.
You told me don't give you none of that too. We ain't gonna talk about what it was. Just know I see it.
I'm cool. It was beautiful, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just relaxing, man. That air pumping in here.
I blame it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got the good, the meetings, they have that stuff pumping up to keep you up. So.
Hey, check this out. The potato salad, and can I borrow that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, man. I always gonna speak good game on here, man. I want to thank you, man, for sitting down with your boy, man.
Man, thank you for having me.
Yes, sir, man. You know what it is, man. Episode 140 on y'all fucking bitches. Hey, man. Catch y'all in a minute. Church on the move. Pay your tithes on the spot. And stay away from short pocket thoughts.